my beautiful people. Good late evening and fruitful Friday. It has been a day, a week, but guess what? We getting through. My son had another game. We were winning at first, and then at the end, didn't turn out too good for us. Like I don't even want to talk about that. But it's day 5, y'all. Day 5 and counting. 5 more working days next week, and it's next week is my last week, and it is bittersweet. So, um, I just have been having so many things that I have been feeling today. It's like I say, I've been present and aware and trying to, like I say, being in my moments. I feel like I got something. Yeah, it is what it is. I'm about to go take me a bath. Present, aware, and in my moments and addressing. No, I feel like something bit me. Look at, can you see I'm still 1:11 on my clock. Um, can you see I'm all over the place, y'all? Look, but just present and aware to feel the feelings that arise, that come up. I'm still being mindful to speak to anything that comes up and releasing it, letting go, casting it down, including people's opinions. And because a lot of people will tell you that they don't think it's what you should do. Uh, it's not the best idea. They wouldn't do it. And at the end of the day, everybody has their opinions and they may not do it, but they're not me either. So I am uniquely, authentically, and one of a kind. There is no other like me, I'm for sure of it. Hands down, I would bet I'm for sure of it. Today is number 5, and it was like I say, it was a bittersweet day. It was an emotional day. There were times where I was overwhelmed with emotions, and these last several days I have not been sleeping good. So I have like I say, I've been up at night, unable to sleep, just restless, just trying to continue to push forward, continue to address things as they come up for myself, and keep pushing forward to the goal and beyond. Because once I am out of the office next week, then the real work starts. I have to, um, like I say, make sure I stay in the flow for whatever it is that God calls me to do. Stay in the flow, make sure that it happens, and that I stay consistent and disciplined and putting in actionable efforts to continue to move forward into the purpose that God has for me, into my soul's purpose and ultimately my destiny. And at the end of the day, like I say, these have been forged in the fire, forged in solitude, and those are not easy things at all whatsoever. It's not for the faint of heart, and uh, it's not something that people would understand unless they actually do it and go through it. It takes a lot from you. It requires a lot, but it also gives you a lot in return as far as um, the person that you become from all of the challenging lessons learned, the brutal honesty, the looking at things for what it is, having to address all things, look at it, having to learn the lessons from it. That's the key. Having to take accountability for your role in it, which means it requires you to be honest in order to take accountability, in order to learn the lesson, in order to see the other person's perspective. So it is definitely a process that is humbling. It is humbling and life changing, and I'm just grateful for the peace, the like I say, the belief in myself, the love, honor, respect, and what I'm learning to have for myself and the things that I'm learning to give myself, because I haven't always treated myself the best or loved myself. So to be putting in efforts to love me and to be better for me, um, regardless to what people think, because I was always so concerned about what other people thought too. And now I'm so for sure of who I am. I'm so completely honest. I'm not wearing any masks. I don't put on any performances anymore because I don't have to. When you don't wear masks, there's no performance required. To be completely honest, like brutally honest, I can be. Like I say, I'm honest and truthful about myself, but about family, the people that I know and love, and also the people that I encounter. Um, I don't play games with myself or nobody else. I don't bullshit myself or nobody else. I don't accept excuses and justifications for myself. So I sure don't want to hear 'em from nobody else. I protect my time, my peace, my energy, limit my access. I had the boundaries are a beautiful thing. Uh, like I say, learning to trust me. And just like the speaking my mind, using my voice, no shrinking, standing firmly and confidently and boldly in who I am, regardless to who agrees or not. Um, like I say, speaking my mind, not needing validation from people, uh, because I've already been validated by God, and also it's that I'm still waiting to usher in my soul tribe, my divine partnerships, and ultimately my divine union. Solitude is not easy. It's not for the faint of hearts. It is not an easy process. Being solo is not easy at all. It is. It is can be challenging, and then even going through there, like uh, being forged in solitude. It is. There are things that happen. Oh my face! I feel like something bit me. There are um, there are things that happen, and at that time, when you're going through something, sometimes you just want human connection. Sometimes you just want human touch. You want a hug. You want that connection. So solitude can be challenging in those areas because you don't have that. I haven't had that. And there are some times that you just want that so badly. But it does teach you, like I say, how to stand strong on your own. Um, how to, get you the fighter and the warrior spirit, because you have to make sure that you get things done. You have to make sure things happen for yourself because you're the only one that's doing it. So it's either um, you gonna lay down and stay down, or you gonna get up and keep on fighting. And I've always had a fighting and warrior spirit. So even my whole life, everything that I've been through, I have not given up, never quit. No matter how tough and challenging, I always knew that I was meant and made for more. So I'm gonna keep on pushing to get my more, y'all. Yes, I am. The and and ultimately, I know my soul tribe is coming. Ultimately, I know my divine union are coming. And ooh, I can't wait for my divine union and my partnerships and my divine help. And it is my destiny partners. It is. I know that they're coming. I know that they're coming. And again, it's it is everything. Like God's time is the perfect time. So you gotta wait for divine timing. But divine timing isn't always easy. Divine timing will definitely teach you patience because I wasn't always the most patient person, and now I can say that's probably one of my strongest suits is patience, because of it doesn't happen in your time. It doesn't happen when you want it or when you think that you want it. And one thing in walking with God and being divinely connected, you definitely have to. God's timing is the God's timing, regardless to what you think, and it doesn't always um, correspond with what you want for yourself. So if you're somebody who is a planner, or somebody who is impatient, or you want things at this time, or you have an expectation of how you think things should be, um, you would always have some issues and challenges and be disappointed potentially, because you have to let that go. Uh, Divine timing has nothing to do with our time. God's time has nothing to do with what we want. And also, you have to give up the expectation of how you think something should come in, or how when you think you're going to really receive it, or where you think it's going to come from. So you literally have to let those things go. You have to, God's time is a perfect time, and what's meant for me is going to be for me, and it's not going to miss me. It's not, and it'll arrive for me in divine timing. And you also have to let the expectation go of like who, what, when, where, how you think you're going to receive it, because with God, it could come from any place. From, like I say, you just have to let go of expectations, because if you hang on to the expectation, then you can limit your blessing and potentially block it, because you're looking only in this one realm, or in the way that you think it should come. And then if it doesn't come in that specific or particular way, then you can miss it. You can miss it. So that is what, like I say, walking with God will teach you, because you have to let go of those expectations of what you think it should be, or how you think things should come, because you always have to consistently be in flow and open to receive it wherever it comes from. So, walking with God will definitely teach you many things, and they're not always the easiest lessons to learn, but they are lessons none the yet that will make you way better if you are willing to go through and put in the work. And it requires a lot. It takes a lot. It requires a lot. It makes you face a lot. It makes you like I say, address a lot. You have to release and let go of everything that doesn't serve you. Um, that includes, like I say, people, situations, circumstances, mindsets, labels. I mean, it takes you through, it completely changes you. Yet, I know ultimately, um, walking with God and drawing closer to God, and my identity in God, and learning how to love myself, is ultimately probably one of the best choice. Not probably, is the best choice that I could have made. I have never in my life felt how I'm feeling now, this sense of freedom and liberation and lightness. And like I say, I'm a big girl, so when you got a big girl feeling like that, ooh, that's a blessing. That's a blessing. So a big girl feeling like, who heard of that? What? Yeah, so I've been a big girl my whole life. Look, releasing, letting go, detaching. Like I say, you have to let go and release so much stuff, cut ties that are not serving you or serving your purpose. You have to let go of stuff. So yeah, like I said, God got this big girl over here. Ooh, this over here feeling light. I'm telling you, light and free. Look, liberated, no mask. Look, it don't get no better than that, y'all. And I pray this feeling for everybody. Yeah. Um, but yeah, so 5 days left. I'm just dealing with um the things as they come, the emotions as they come, because there have been a little bit of emotions today, and I'm just, when things come up, I'm giving myself permission to feel it. So if I need to cry, I'm gonna cry. If I need to scream, I'm gonna scream. If I need to do something else, like whatever I have to do to get that energy or to deal with the emotion that I'm feeling at hand. I have to give myself permission to deal and feel all that I'm feeling, because you have the right to feel how you feel. So you got to give yourself permission to go through it. At least that's what I'm doing. And then I'm addressing it and going through it, and just staying pushing and being open, and like I say, being mindful and present, because whatever comes up, feeling or emotion comes up, you have to be able to speak about it. You have to be able to address it any way that you need to. And at the end of the day, you have the right to feel how you feel, and you got to get through the processes. And that is actually going through, dealing with it, facing it. So that it is very healthy, so that you can continue pushing forward. Because when you get through that emotion or that uh, feeling that you need to give yourself permission to go through, there's going to be another one coming up. So it's like, deal with them as they come. Give yourself permission. Take care of yourself. Be good to yourself. Be kind and gentle with yourself, and have grace for yourself in all processes. Um, because growth is not always easy, but it's definitely necessary if you want to have a free and liberated life. Ooh, there's nothing like it, y'all. But day five, I gotta see what five. Let me see what the five means. Five signifies major changes, freedom, look, adventure, and personal growth, urging me to embrace life's transformations, adapt to new paths, and trust the universe to guide me toward my goals, representing a dynamic shift from old patterns to new opportunities and spiritual evolution. Ooh! I'm ready, God. I'm ready. Look, I'm ready. I declare and decree. I claim it. I receive it. I believe it for sure. Um, it's change and transformation. Big life changes are coming, are needed. And stop resisting and embrace the shifts and growth. Freedom and adventure, encouraging stepping out of comfort zones, seeking new experiences, and embracing more adventurous life. Adaptability, a reminder to be flexible and try new approaches if old ones aren't working. And spiritual growth represents a journey towards higher consciousness, um, linking the physical four elements with the spiritual, the self. Um, so, yeah, it is about trust the journey. Believe these changes are divinely guided and for your highest good. Be open. Welcome new people, ideas, and opportunities. Embrace freedom. Don't be afraid to break free from restrictive situations or beliefs. Yeah, because I'm releasing and letting go. Everything. Cutting ties, release, let go, remove. Absolutely. Remove anything that does not serve me or my higher purpose. And look, raise people. Look, I'm ready for my soul tribe. Come on, y'all. Where's my destiny helpers? My soul tribe. Come on, where y'all at? Where y'all at? I'm ready. My divine partnerships and my divine union. Lord, I'm ready. I'm ready. But it's day number 5, y'all, and I'm getting through, giving myself permission to get through and make it do what it do. Because at the end of the day, you know what? It's going to be what it is. And always, it's going to end up being exactly what it's meant to be. So I'm going to continue pushing through, continue loving myself, continue with my adjustments and tweaks, and learning my lessons and pushing forward and having grace for myself in the process. And you guys have the most amazing evening. Good night, sweet dreams, rest well. And like I say, be good to yourself. Take good care of yourself. Be good to yourself. Be kind and gentle with yourself, and have some grace for yourself. And make sure that you're doing something nice for yourself. Something put a smile on your face, some joy in your heart, some pep in your step, and make you feel good. All right, my beautiful people. Thinking of you and praying for you. You have the most amazing evening and wonderful weekend, and I will talk to you sooner than later. Mwah.